Hi guys, welcome to Theme Park Pros. This is our podcast. My name is Austin Walker, and this is Cam Dewar and Austin Edwards. This is a podcast that we recently decided to put together because of quarantine. We all live down in Florida, or I don't anymore, but we all did the Disney College program together for the spring 2019. And then Austin and I actually ended up extending our program. But we're just three friends wanting to put a podcast together to kind of talk about, all things theme parks, Disney, Universal, Busch Gardens, Life,
SeaWorld,
Disneyland,
Legoland,
Fun Spot America, and
theme parks.
All theme parks. Yeah, like Austin said, just like Life. So So tonight we'll probably just talk a little bit more about us. We have
the questions you guys asked us.
The questions you guys asked us. So we'll just all briefly talk about that. There's no saying how long these podcasts or these videos will be. We're hoping for at least anywhere from a half hour to an hour, maximum like an hour and a half. At least make it a weekly thing. But yeah, I guess if you want to, we can I'll go first and just say a little bit about me, where I'm from, and kind of what I did in the program. So I'm from South Dakota.
Nobody cares about the Dakotas.
Yes, you guys are probably wondering where that is. But I'm in the Midwest, and I did the spring 19 college program, and then I was quick service food and beverage at Port Orleans Riverside, and then I extended my program in August and moved to Hollywood Studios for attractions at Star Wars Launch Bay and Walt Disney Presents. So that's my piece. Whoever wants to tackle it can go.
I'm Camden. My dad was in the Army, so I moved every 2 years, but I graduated high school in Alabama, and as of yesterday, I graduated college. I worked as a lifeguard at Animal Kingdom Lodge in spring 2019, and in spring 2020, I was bell services at the Contemporary. It's a little bit about me.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
It is your turn.
Okay. So I guess I did the spring 19 as well with these two guys. So I'm originally from California, Sacramento, and then I moved up to Crescent City in California, and then after that I moved to Indiana. Then after that I moved to South Carolina, and then after that I moved to Florida, where I'm at currently. During the DCP, my role was custodial at Magic Kingdom on Main Street. Yeah, it was pretty great. Get to see fireworks every night. Not gonna complain about that. After that program, as Walker said, I extended with him, and I moved to the Friendship Boats over in Epcot and did that for my extension. And after my extension, I didn't get hired, so I went to casting and asked what they had, and they said we got part-time watercraft, so I took that. And after a part-time at Magic Kingdom Watercraft, I went full-time at the Friendship Boats, and then got furloughed. Currently, I did a voluntary transfer and am now at Rock and Roller Coaster.
He is there right now.
For the time being, yes.
He's currently clocked in at the time.
Backstage passes all around.
All right. So yeah, that was just our little intros, and now we'll just kind of kick off the show with. I'm not sure who's reading the questions, but we got questions that you guys sent in. And,
I'll read the first one. I'll find a good one to start with. Let's see. Well, I don't know. This is an easy one to start with. What made you guys want to start a podcast?
I'll let you start.
I'll start. Honestly, I was just randomly texting Walker one day. I was like, "Yo, we should start a podcast," just as to be funny. And then all of a sudden, we just kind of caught steam and rolled, and then we all kind of talked about it, and we did it. We made an Instagram account and all that stuff. I guess we were bored, and we know that we talk about theme parks a lot, and might as well just give our information to y'all and hear our side about theme parks and new rides.
Else listen.
Yeah, instead of listening to other people, why don't you guys start listening to us?
Yeah, exactly. Let's start something. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it'd take off, or I didn't think it was actually going to be such a quick action to take, but we actually ended up doing it. And quarantine, all this COVID stuff has you doing crazy things. So, I mean, I even started writing a book for Pete's sake. started writing a travel guide for Universal Studios, which I'm only on like page 40, but I need to get back to it. Maybe this will kind of kick my butt into gear.
Maybe it will.
I'll advertise it sometime on our podcast when it comes to be. You'll find it. You'll find it at
New York
MCO
Times-
Airport.
New York Times bestseller.
Seller.
I'll be in the airport at Orlando, currently signing books.
You'll be at the check-in of Universal signing these travel guides.
If you show up, I'll give you a map
Free.
from Universal.
I'll give you a free map. All right, now let's get into ones where we can answer more. Walker, this one's for you. Why don't you like Haunted Mansion?
Oh, right off the spot. I don't know if it's more I like it or hate it. I just think to me,
It's overhyped.
yeah, it's overhyped. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. It's got good theming, good atmosphere, but like to me, like I don't know if it was my roommate that kind of overdid it for me, but
So are we talking about all Haunted Mansions? Or are we talking about Disney World
okay, the one in
specifically,
Disneyland's pretty cool. I like the one in Disneyland. That one's cool. But like
Especially-
especially during Christmas
Yeah, especially during Christmas.
or Halloween. Is it both? I don't know.
It's Christmas, I think. Yeah.
No, it's both. It's both.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. It's cool. I'll get a fast pass for it. I think the longest I would wait would be probably like a half hour, but I don't think it's anything like I'll go out of my way for. It's fun, but I'll just sometimes on my TikTok I like to give it a lot of crap just because I know it'll get attention.
Just for clout? Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta do stuff for that.
Yeah, just do it for the clout. All right. Let's see. Let's find a good one. What was your favorite part about the DCP, and would you
Oh.
relive it?
Black
Oh. Oh.
I thought these sensor lights were good. I thought they
Time out. Time out. Back to the
I'll
action.
always say the question again. What was your favorite part about the DCP, and would you relive it if you could?
We'll start off with Austin.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to be the first one. Okay, I gotta think about this one. Okay.
You want me to start then?
No, I got it. Okay. So my favorite part of the DCP was probably the first week of the DCP, because you're brand new to Disney. You have like thousands of new people coming in with you. You get to go to traditions. You get to go to the welcome event. You get to not go to the parks yet, but you get to go to Disney Springs or the different resorts, and you just get to like meet a whole bunch of new people, and you get to have a fun time before you start working for long time, long hours.
Would you do it again?
Yeah. If I could do another welcome event and like welcome week, that'd be great.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can go, Cam.
My favorite part, I think it was kind of like whatever, but kind of just meeting everyone. Like I have so many friends all over the world now, and just being able to be in Disney with some of your best friends and going to the parks all the time. Like you can't do that anywhere else. Like not as cool. It's so nice to be like, oh, I have work at 3:00 today. Let me just go to studios in the morning and ride 3 rides and I'm out and I'm gonna go to work. Or I get off at 4:00. Let me go to Magic Kingdom and watch the fireworks tonight and have fun. Or like, I'm gonna go eat it. Not that I ever did it, but like, I'm gonna go eat at Be Our Guest tonight just because I found a rose. And I want to go. Definitely. Well, I kind of did do it again, but I would do it again if in living and housing if I had y'all again.
If you want to, I remember like Be Our Guest. The only time I really went to Be Our Guest was when breakfast. I don't know if you've ever had breakfast there because it's cheap. You get like a kid's meal.
I've never eaten breakfast before.
Breakfast
all
and
right.
lunch are super cheap at BR Gas.
Yeah.
Dinner's expensive.
Yeah, you don't go there for dinner.
No, there's $60.
Unless you want to break the bank.
No, yeah. I wouldn't pay that much to go to, especially, I don't know if I could eat like at a restaurant at a park, especially if it's like a vacation, because I feel like that would like take too much time out of the day. It'd have to
Yeah.
be
So much
quick
other
service.
things you could be
quick
doing.
service all the day. Unless if I'm like annual pass or whatever like that, but still.
Yeah, I agree.
Shoot, well, my favorite, yeah, I'll probably just stay in the bandwagon,
Stay in
but yeah.
Same boat.
Same
Stay in the
thing.
boat. No, yeah, meeting everyone, the friendship event or friendship events, the welcome events, the friendship events. Hey, be my,
Well,
be
you
my-
do get friends from those.
Be my friend.
Be my friend
Um,
event.
No, those were fun. Just meeting everyone and like Cam said, going to the parks whenever you want to. Unless if you call out, then don't go to the parks, and that's a big no-no. But I would definitely relive it again. I constantly think about just the whole aspect. Like Austin said, I also think about like the first week and we all like the excitement of like getting to meet each other for the first time.
You get to first meet your roommates after you've been talking for so long. You get to meet your roommates for the first time, and you get to hang out with them in person finally.
Yeah, after talking to them for months and months and months.
After all the
FaceTime.
FaceTimes and group chats and stuff. I mean, yeah, we all met up, but
not knowing if we would like click in person or not. Like,
we all clicked.
knowing like, okay, like this guy's cool, but like, are we gonna like each other in person or kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, because I remember specifically we met at Disney Springs.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember
we met a chicken guy.
We met
Throwback. We met a chicken guy.
Throwback.
And then I was like, and then I texted the guys that night. I was like, hey, so is there Disney transportation from resorts to take me to the Disney housing? No. So then I was
Walker
like,
messaged me early in the morning.
It's like, hey,
late at night.
That's
Hey,
funny.
your
Yeah, I
dad-
would have helped,
your
but
dad-
I had my swimwear and I had my drug test
I didn't have to take a drug test.
because you weren't attractions. You were cooking.
People can still get high and cook.
Not that he did.
Not that I did.
Yeah.
But no, that was the fun and anticipation meeting everyone. It was like, I think I was like the fourth person to come in the. No, I was the fourth. It went Cam,
It was Cam, me,
and
Kyle.
Kyle, then me, and then
Thank you. Thank
Quentin,
Gary.
and Quentin and
Quinn.
Gary. So yeah, the other two roommates, it was kind of like, who's it gonna be? Because we were only able to.
They
So
ran
wait,
him, like,
we were able to pick 6, and then it went down to what, 3?
yeah, like 3 other, like
4.
you and 3 other people.
Yeah.
For
Because we
roommates.
had our hopes up because we had 6 people picked out almost, and then they were like, "No, we changed our mind. You can only room with like 3 other people," and then so
You screwed us.
I think it worked out for the better, at least, though. I mean,
Yeah.
it could have been way
Yeah.
worse.
And
we,
kind of tying to this question, someone said, "Is the DCP worth it?" Obviously, you guys can tell it was worth it.
yeah, you make lifelong friends. You get great work experience. You get
You gotta work at Disney.
you're gonna work at Disney for
Not
a
everyone gets
semester
to.
or 2 or like forever, like me.
It's a good resume builder. He's gonna be CEO at some point by the time he hits
Yeah.
35.
I'll be 70 with
10
my
years.
40-year pin on, and yeah,
Still saying backstage passes.
park greeter maybe. My little ECV.
All right, let's do another one. Walker, why have you start this one? Favorite resort.
Oh,
Let's do this. Do favorite resort at Disney and favorite resort. We can either do favorite resort at Disney and favorite resort at Universal, or we're gonna do favorite resort at Disney World or Disneyland and Disneyland. I mean,
okay. So
so you choose.
I'll do Disney because I've never stayed at a Universal resort. I mean, they don't have too much to offer, but they do have some good. They have some good ones though.
They do have some good ones though.
But
For the
I will
price,
have to say, if I could stay at any Disney resort, it would probably be, what was I gonna say? Probably be Animal Kingdom Lodge or
Is that
Polynesian.
your favorite?
My
That's your
favorite? Oh.
The question is, what's your favorite resort?
Not which one you would stay at.
I went off tangent.
Oh,
there.
he's changing the question.
My favorite one. Oh, that's tough. There's so many good ones. I don't want to say Port Orleans because that's where I worked there. That'd be biased.
And not true.
Honestly, I'd probably honestly say Wilderness Lodge is probably one of my favorite ones, just because I just think it's so cool, like the whole
So the campground or the
actual
Lodges,
wilderness. Yeah, it's just so cool. Just like it reminds me of home. It's all like lodge cabiny feel and all that. So I honestly say that's probably one of my favorite ones in terms of like just how it looks and everything. But that was a tough one. There's a lot.
Mine, no bias, like I always say. but Animal Kingdom Lodge, I did work there. But it was my favorite before that, anyways. It just kind of took a higher pedestal once I worked there.
And you got Boma breakfast there.
Yeah, Boma, but you can't be it.
So
Waking up, looking at the safari, Boma breakfast. If you guys have never been, if you go get Zebra Domes.
Zebra Dome's the best.
Zebra Dome's one of the best resorts in all of Disney property.
Never had it.
But go. Yeah, try it. Animal Kingdom Lodge is my favorite.
Is though.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
boys.
biased as well because my family owns DVC at Animal Kingdom.
Whoa!
Oh, don't mean to flex.
BBC,
Don't mean to flex on everybody here, but yeah, we stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge every time my parents come here. So yeah, it's definitely like it's a really nice resort. Plus, you get the safari like vibes with all the animals outside your window, and then you got Boma breakfast, and they have great food and everything.
Love Boma.
The jungle juice is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh, the jungle juice. And it was so clutch going there as cast members too, because you got a
40%
discount.
off.
Oh yeah.
Disney throws us a bone every once in a while with those extra percentages.
Especially during holidays.
Yeah, those are always nice.
Those are the best.
All right. What are our favorite rides at Disney? Edward, start.
So how many do we get a pick, or
Let's do 5. Let's do 5.
Top three.
top 3?
Top. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
How do,
Okay.
do we want to do one at just 3 or do we want to each park?
We'll do
Why
each
don't we-
part. We'll do
Okay.
each part.
So, gonna
This
make
is
me
tough.
choose. Gonna make me choose between my newfound love or the best ride at Hollywood Studios. It's like asking
You mean
me.
the best? You mean the best ride at Disney World?
Yeah, you're right. So I'm gonna be a little out there and
Muppets
say
3D isn't a ride.
okay. took the words right out of my mouth. Okay, so I'm gonna say Rise, even though everyone else says that. But if I had like a backup answer for Hollywood, it'd be definitely Rock in here. But Animal Kingdom, it would be Everest. Wait, Everest, of course.
Ooh.
Beats out Flight of Passage a little bit. Let's see here. Epcot, I would say about we go with Test Track here. Let's see what else we got. Magic Kingdom next. You know, Magic Kingdom's always a Space Mountain pick.
Yeah, that'd be it.
I knew you could pick Space Mountain.
Always a Space Mountain guy.
That's tough. Yeah, Hollywood. That's I don't.
You can't
say rides you've never been
on.
I was about to
Let
say.
everyone know Walker has not been on Rise before.
I was supposed to go on Rise in April.
Thanks, COVID.
That's a tough one between like Tower and Rockin'. But I think I might actually just say Toy Story Mania.
Let's go.
That's a tough. I didn't really go to like Hollywood as much as I wanted to on my program. That and Epcot.
You're also blocked out a lot at Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah, after you guys
No.
extended, you really blocked out the whole time.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Epcot. What do we got here?
Living with the Land.
That's up there. Seas with Nemo, Test Track. See, I like Thrill, so I'd probably just say Test Track too, because I mean, Epcot doesn't really have too much.
It's the fastest ride on Disney
It's
property.
the fastest ride on
Cough,
Disney
cough.
property.
Besides me driving when I leave work.
Let's see.
It is true.
Animal Kingdom is my favorite park. So this was a tough one.
You got like 3 rides to choose from.
Oh, hell.
Literally, you have 3 rides.
I love
Got
Safari.
Safari.
I love Flight of Passage. I love Everest, but I would go with Edwards on Expedition Everest.
That's
Expedition
silly.
Passage.
New ride here.
No,
I got
Everest is my favorite.
We got Magic
Every time I'm at Animal Kingdom, I go on Everest no matter what, because it's either they always have fast passes no matter what. And
Yeah, you're always gonna ride it when you go to.
Or
Animal.
can you guys
You
sing
might
more?
not
Or they're
ride
single
Flight of
riders.
Passage every time at.
Yeah.
Animal-
I don't think I did Flight of Passage too much on my program. I did it enough to the point where I could go on it a lot. Magic Kingdom. Oh boy.
Barnstormer. Fastest ride in
That's right, the
Magic
Magic
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
R.I.P. Splash Mountain. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
I think, but like when it comes to the mountain rides, I honestly think I like Thunder Mountain more than Space Mountain.
Over Splash too.
That's tough. When it comes to Space and Splash,
Now,
Space
see,
and
the only
Thunder,
reason
I
I
think I like
question-
Thunder more.
The only reason I question your Splash pick is you said you were a thrill seeker. The ride's not much of a thrill ride until
Hey.
the end.
That one just has aesthetic. Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. All right. Guess it's my turn. Studios is gonna be an easy one. Rise of Resistance.
Oh no, my
Oh
light!
no.
His lights keep going off.
I need a clap.
Unprofessional.
I know.
Yeah,
I'll-
Rise of Resistance.
I'm gonna sit at my little
really
desk.
nothing compares to that. And then for Animal Kingdom, I'm gonna be the oddball out and say Flight of Passage.
Okay.
Most
I do,
popular
love,
ride there.
I do love Everest though. It is an awesome ride. And then Epcot, I want to be in the same boat. Test Track. There's really nothing else there. Soarin', you can ride
Let's say Soren's there, but yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
over again. And then Magic.
Magic Kingdom.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'll
Yeah.
pick the Thunder Mountain. I'll pick the other mountain.
I got all
Three
three
mountains.
mountains.
I'll
I
pick-
mean, the three mountains are whole Magic Kingdom up. I don't know what to say.
yeah, nothing. Mine Train.
Yeah, who's Mine Train? Never heard of them.
I like Mine Train, but I'm not gonna wait. You know,
I wouldn't
if I
wait.
get if I get a
Over
fast
an hour
pass,
for them, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would
I get
not
a
wait
fast-
over 25
Third-
minutes.
Oh,
if I
okay.
get a fast pass for it, I'll go. And the only time I want to, like, when I went to the, what was it, Not So Scary, I waited like 15 minutes, if that, for it. So that I will never ever wait for it unless if it's like I'm there at park drop. Rope drop. But
Yeah.
no,
All
Yeah, I
right,
don't think I'd
next
do that.
one. We have. Let me look. Let me find a good one here. One that's different than what we just kind of answered. Our favorite restaurant, or each of our favorite restaurants on Disney property.
ooh, I'll go first. But I'm trying to think here. Trying to think of the ones that.
So, are we talking about like sit-down restaurants?
It says favorite restaurant. So let's do our favorite quick service and our favorite sit down.
I'll have to say Tusker. No. Favorite quick service and favorite.
Port Orleans, baby.
I don't know. Someone else go. I'm trying to think here.
Okay.
All right.
What
So I'm gonna have a split for my favorite quick service. It's gonna be between Pecos Bill and Magic Kingdom, Flame Tree Barbecue and Animal Kingdom. I know everyone's gonna come at me. Animal Kingdom, you gotta pick Satuli. I've never actually eaten at Satuli.
I've never
before.
eaten at
I've been
Satuli
there, but I've
either.
never actually
I've
eaten.
only
so I
been
can't-
in there.
We
I
were
can't
there.
drink
We were
it.
there like a couple days ago. We didn't eat there.
I didn't eat because I had eaten earlier. I did try a piece of chicken though, and it was fire. So once I eat there, I can tell you that will be my favorite.
I thought your favorite quick service would be gummy worms on the ground.
Oh my god, pick that up. That was good. That was on the ground.
Very quick.
And then my favorite sit-down restaurant would have to be Via Napoli in Italy at Epcot.
Oh. Okay,
So
I
good.
totally forgot. I
So good.
totally wait. Was it? Who did we have a debate with? Is it Via Napoli or Via Napoli?
It is Via Napoli. I thought it was Via Napoli.
Oh, yeah, so that's what I thought too. I'll still say Via Napoli. Edwards, you're up.
Okay, so my favorite quick service will be Satuli Canteen. Obviously, it's very good. You get a lot of portion for what you pay for, which is good in Disney because usually you get like small
Yeah,
portions
you don't
for a
get
lot of
much.
money. So it's a good portion. It's good food, healthy food at that. Favorite sit down. Oh gosh. I was talking with my coworker the other day about this. Let's see. So on all of property, I want to say Beer Garden or Via Napoli.
Those are good ones.
Ooh. Let's see here. I don't think I ate too many quick services, but I'll have to say one that stuck out to me. I've only eaten there once, but it was really good. Was Tortuga Falls in Adventureland. It had dank. It was like a pulled pork sandwich that was really good.
For those of you that don't know what dank means, I'm thinking he's saying that it was really good.
What, you haven't heard dank before?
I don't know, some people
know what it
may
means.
not heard of dank. I don't know.
Wow.
Wait, where is this restaurant?
It's like right across from Pirates. It's that little.
Tortuga. Yeah, Tortuga.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then when it comes to restaurants, there's so many good ones. I'm going with something different. I'm not going with Via Napoli. I'm gonna say it's a toss-up between Hoop-de-Doo.
It's a good one.
Hoop-de-Doo, I was surprised no one said that. Hoop-de-Doo review at Wilderness. Oh, you get all unlimited. What was it?
Food
It's
and
like
drink.
Food
Yeah,
and
food
drink for
Alcohol.
like.
Unlimited alcohol drinks at Disney, unheard of.
I mean, you only get like an hour and a half or so, but that's enough to like get
So-
going.
Yeah.
So it's like Thanksgiving food. No, nothing. It's like
It is.
barbecue, like traditional, like.
Well, it's like fried
barbecue.
chicken. It's like
Southern
Southern,
food, yeah,
yeah,
like beans,
so-
cornbread.
And then you got to ask for their mac and cheese because their mac and cheese is fire.
Yeah, it's a separate thing, but their mac and cheese is fire.
They don't offer it on the menu, but if you ask, they'll give it to you. But the other restaurant to say is Skipper Canteen in Adventureland as well.
Very expensive though.
Very expensive, but I only went there when I had a gift card and our discount, our holiday discount. So that's the only time I went. But it was worth it.
That can tell you something about it.
Yes, I think.
Gift card and discount.
I mean, if you went by yourself, you're fine. But I
Go.
think their pad thai noodles and their menu is very limited. I think you only get there's only 3 or 4 items on it, but it's very obscure and exotic. Like they have a whole fried fish you can eat. I don't know how.
I think I had that when I went. I had the fish when I went to
Mhm.
Skipper's Canteen. It's pretty good though.
I've heard it's good, and then they have the steak, but I usually just get the pad thai noodles because they load you up too, so they leave you full.
Alrighty. Next question will be favorite underrated attractions.
Ooh,
I'll start out first. I said it in my YouTube video, but mine would be People Mover, and it's popular and unpopular at the same
Yeah,
time.
that's true.
The people who love it, but it's not a big attraction. So I would think I'd consider it underrated.
Yeah.
I ride that every single day, all day.
I'll say mine is probably Living with the Land at Epcot. When I was little, I hated it because it was so boring and I didn't know what they're doing, what they're talking about. But when you actually at Epcot, especially on a nice hot day, when you go on there, it's actually relaxing. And I find when you get older, you actually kind of listening to more educational stuff or actually kind of stuff you don't really would pay attention to when you're little. So it's a nice little cool, slow moving ride through a greenhouse type thing. You see all these plants. They actually all the stuff they grow in there and they serve at Walt Disney for their, or is it just Epcot?
Is it in the Sunset Terrace?
I think it's in Sunshine Seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that the quick service? Or is that?
Yeah, that's the one next to Soarin'.
Oh, okay, yeah. So all that food that they produce in there, they use in Sunshine Terrace. So that's probably my go-to underrated ride.
Okay, can we say that Muppets 3D is a ride? Can we, for the sake of this question, I'm gonna say Muppets 3D. A lot of people hate on Muppets. A lot of people sleep through it, but it's slept on. Okay, I'll tell you what.
I know I slept on it. I know I slept during it
Literally
when you
slept
took
on
me. When you took me to that, I slept
I
during
took
it.
Walker. He slept through it. I was like, I looked over him. He was asleep. I was
That
still
and Country Bears. I
Muppets
guess
better than definitely
and-
Country Bears.
and Hall of Presidents. I slept during Hall of Presidents too.
That's just shot in the dark.
Big shot.
All right, next one. Oh, it's a universal question. Anything and everything to know about Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, dude. The only-
We can
I only
go
went.
on
I only went once. Well, not
I went once as
but I
well.
only went one time one year. I got the season pass or whatever for it, but that was probably the coolest Halloween experience I've ever experienced. It's
It's awesome.
I don't even know. There's 10 houses or so, and they're all themed differently each year, and they put so much work into it. And there's actually Disney entertainers that will go over to work at Halloween Hornets because it's so much fun.
Mhm.
And like,
Rest in peace, Horror Nights.
I know, stupid.
I was so looking
COVID.
forward to this year. But yeah,
I know.
I went one night last year. So I don't know, all the houses were very cool. They have scare zones if you've never been. It's a scare zone, and they have actual houses that you can walk in, and all the rides there, or not all the rides, but the
Some
main
of them
attractions
go.
are open there.
Yeah, the main ones.
And then
Barney.
you do go next year, obviously. The pizza fries, those things.
Oh, the pizza fries. Those are good.
Do they
Those
have
are
that
really
every
good.
year, or was it just last year?
It's every year.
Okay.
It's so good.
Yeah, they're so good. I think that's all we kind of know about Horror Nights. But
Especially like go with like a big group of friends because that makes it
Yeah.
even like that much more fun.
uh-huh.
Because we all three went last year, and
Mhm.
it was like a lot of fun. It was my first year going to Horror Nights, and like I didn't have any idea what to expect or anything, and then it was actually pretty great.
If you
Yeah.
want to make it more fun, we usually pre-gamed it too a little bit.
Yeah, we did.
Had
It
some
was
fun
pretty fun.
before.
Well, speaking of, I guess, kind of pre-gaming, next question is, do you have any funny drunk stories in one of the parks?
In the parks. I don't think I
Yeah.
got too drunk
I
at
don't
the
know. I mean, the only
parks.
thing is Epcot, but like, I mean, we went on my birthday, but we didn't do anything like,
You just drank
I just drank around, like, we didn't have anything out of the ordinary.
in the
Now
parks
we do have some funny drunk stories kind of
downtown.
outside the parks, but this is a theme park, so we'll kind of keep that to ourselves.
Yeah. So when I have a funny drunk story at the park. So we did a monorail crawl. Well,
Oh, I forgot about that.
we all did a monorail crawl.
Yes.
We started at the Polynesian, and
Yeah,
Oh,
Trader
yeah.
went
Sam's.
to the Grand Flow, and then Contemporary.
Cam and I left after
That's a grand.
Grand because we wanted to go back to pregame.
I stayed with the group and then went all the way to the Contemporary, and then at the Contemporary I left and went to Magic Kingdom and walked from the Contemporary all the way to Magic Kingdom. Got a fast pass for Space Mountain. Somehow made it back to the Space Mountain area, and rode Space Mountain after doing the monorail crawl. And then there's not much to
I think I remember you telling me that.
Which theme park has the best fireworks? I think I'll answer that for everyone. Magic Kingdom.
Magic
Yeah.
Kingdom.
It's pretty easy. And I'm gonna tell you,
Obviously.
Hollywood has second.
Oh, well, you guys have not seen the new fireworks show at Epcot, Harmonious, which is going to be top-notch, best fireworks show in all of Disney.
I heard that one is going to be
Worldwide.
can't wait for that.
Worldwide.
when
Thanks,
Epcot's all
COVID.
done. Well, yeah, I was going to say Magic Kingdom does have the best one. Hands down.
Yeah, they had Wishes before, Happily Ever After, which is really good.
Animal
Okay.
Kingdom.
Another one here says favorite ride at Universal.
Who said that?
Huh?
Who said it?
I don't know. It says
Oh.
favorite ride at Universal.
I thought you said it. Favorite? Oh, that's tough. I don't want to go like the typical route with Hagrid's because that's like
But but the thing is, it is the best.
it's
Like you're not going against
so
it.
much fun. I love Hagrid's so much. But like ever since I was a kid, I've been going to Jurassic Park. That was my favorite ride. One of my it'll always be my favorite. And then at the other park, I would probably say Rip Ride Rocket. So
Oh.
Yeah, I could do
Mummy.
that. Yeah, I could do Islands is Hagrid's, and then Universal. I think I would pick Mummy.
Edwards loves Cat in the Hat. And
I don't know the two parks very well because I'm not one of these Universal
Universal
aficionados. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Universal. I don't even know what's in Islands of Adventure. I want to say,
He's gone before though. He's gone.
is that like the Marvel area? Islands?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's that one.
Okay. Let's see here.
You pick Hulk.
No.
By the way, when
Oh.
Edwards has never ridden Hulk before.
He's waiting till I get there.
Yeah. Made a promise to this little fella over here.
This little fella.
I rode Rip Ride without him.
Oh, how dare you?
I'm gonna say Mummy, and Universal, and then I guess Hagrid's. I'm gonna be basic and say Hagrid's too.
Yeah,
You
alright.
can't go wrong with Hagrid's unless if it's broken down.
Okay. Next one is best type of ride to go on after a water ride.
So are we talking like Disney World,
Oh,
No,
Universal?
and like just say you go
My
on a
man
water
Dalton
ride.
Hoekstra asked that question. I don't know.
Like, say like you go on water ride anywhere. What's the best ride to go on after it?
I feel like probably dry off for the most part.
Yeah, I say something fast, like a roller coaster, because you need to dry off. Like, say I was in Universal or Islands of Adventure and I went on Jurassic Park, I'd probably try to go on Hulk next so I can dry
Yeah.
off.
I'd say either Hulk, even going on Doctor Doom's Fearfall.
Yeah, that helps. Something
One.
outside, like in the Florida heat, will quickly dry you up.
Okay, I'm gonna
Disney-
throw you guys a curveball here.
Ooh.
After you ride Splash Mountain here, you're gonna go on Barnstormer after.
Ooh,
Yes, because you go on the fastest ride in the park.
that's true.
Facts.
Now,
Science here.
if you somehow get soaking wet on Mission Space, I'll go on Test Track. I would say
No, even better. Somehow you get soaking wet on Three Caballeros, then you go on.
if your boat sinks
Too soon.
too soon, it's gonna happen. But didn't you see
Okay.
that Pirates sunk? No, not Pirates didn't sink, but there was like cast members in the water, like on.
Yeah, like
Pirates of the
pushing
That's what
Caribbean.
happens when they like evac, they have to go in the water.
Yeah, they have to put on like these waders and stuff and then go
They
in
put
the
on their
water.
fishing overalls.
Yeah, literally. This is actually a good one. This might take us our longest to respond. This person said, connect all 4 parks by either a land or attraction. Example, Indiana Jones and Adventureland from Magic Kingdom Hollywood Studios. Or he said another example would be Africa Outpost and Epcot connected to Africa and Animal Kingdom.
I'll let you go first.
Okay, so for me, I think I would connect. To start out, I'm going to take Magic, and I'm going to connect, if I could, if some way, connect, this is all imagination, right? Connect Buzz Lightyear to Toy Story Land, which would lead you into Hollywood Studios. These you
Okay.
connect Buzz and Toy Story Land, all that stuff, right? From Studios, I would take, this is tough.
I gotta think here.
It says connect all 4 parks. So from, let me think. I gotta think deeply on this.
How about
Indiana Jones
let's not
Animal
do it.
Kingdom.
Let's not do this individually. It's gonna be kind of tough. Let's do it as like as a squad.
Okay, so let's do it. Let's start with my thing. Let's connect
Okay.
Buzz.
To Toy
The
Story.
Hollywood
Toy Story
Toy
Land.
Story. Okay.
So now we're working our way out of Epcot to some other park.
You mean Hollywood Studios?
Hollywood Studios.
No, Toy Story Land's in Hollywood Studios. So Studios and Magic are now connected.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
so you don't have to connect those
No,
two.
you can connect a land or an attraction to another land and attraction.
Okay. So let's go.
Um,
I'm trying to think. Epcot's kind of tough. I would. Oh, never mind.
I'm trying to think.
I'm thinking
could
with.
you do
Oh, I got it. I'm gonna take Finding Nemo and Epcot and connect it to Finding Nemo, the show, and Animal
Animal
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
yeah, the ride could be a pre-show to the
Yeah.
actual show.
Never did the ride or the show. Never did the show. You could
dang.
maybe like do something with. Wait, so now we just have to connect
So we have Magic and
Epcot
Hollywood
and
together.
Magic.
Yeah, well we have Hollywood and Magic together, and we have Animal Kingdom and Epcot. So now we gotta connect these.
That's if
Make
you
it
could maybe
stuff.
do like Spaceship Earth with like People Mover. Trying to think of like something.
Well, we could connect. Hold on. This is tough. This is a good question.
Test Track and
Um,
Tomorrowland Speedway.
What about Animal Kingdom?
Oh, I would connect Jungle Cruise to. We could
Jungle
connect to
Cruise.
Safari.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's kind of the same.
Yeah,
So now we have Magic and. So all we gotta do is connect Hollywood to something.
Hollywood to Animal.
Animal Kingdom?
No, we already have Magic and Animal. We have Magic connect with Hollywood and Animal. So let's try to see if we can connect Hollywood and Studios.
Hollywood and what?
Studios.
They're the same place. Hollywood Studios?
Epcot and Studios.
What?
Universal Studios.
I was like, same place.
Uh,
This is tough.
I'm trying to think of all the attractions at.
Could you Could you do?
You could do Star Wars Launch Bay to Galaxy's Edge, in a way.
They're in the same park.
They're in the
What are you
same park.
saying?
I don't know.
You work there, you dummy. You even work there.
Oh my goodness.
Galaxy's Edge is his
I'm
own place.
confused.
This is a hard question. I don't have the mental capacity. Hollywood and Epcot,
Technically, they're connected by the Skyliner.
in a way.
Yeah. Let me think.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Okay, you walk in, there's Hollywood Boulevard. Is there anything with the Indiana Jones and Epcot that you could mix? No.
No.
Muppets? No. Star Tours? No. Why is it? Okay. Epcot needs to step up their game.
I mean, you could do Star Tours to the World Showcase.
Star Tours the Figment. Quite the combo.
You could do Muppets to Figment.
They're both terrible.
Two terrible attractions.
Crossover Muppets and Figment. Greatest crossover ever.
I'm trying to think what else does Hollywood have. I'm trying to, like,
I'm like walking around the park like mentally.
Sunset Boulevard, you got Tower and Rockin'.
Oh, got it. Beauty and the Beast show, Hollywood Studios connected to the Beauty and Beast show in France.
If only the Beauty and Beast isn't there anymore, RIP.
Well,
Was that even cool?
It was pretty cool.
One at Hollywood Studios?
Yeah.
Yeah, the new one. Yeah, it's cool.
What about, we could have done Test Track with Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow.
Kachowski.
That'll work. Lightning McQueen.
All right, well, that was it. So we connected all of them. Took us a while. Sorry, guys. Apologize. That was a tough one, but I like that.
Sorry for everyone watching.
Made
at
us
home.
actually think on our toes and think of every park.
Next question.
Yeah, I'm looking for a good one. What is the weirdest Disney World fact you guys have discovered?
I saw that one. I've learned so many. I'm trying to think.
Let's try to find think of our own.
I'm trying to think of like mine when I like did the walk. So what's it called? When you're on your tour of the park.
Weirdest fact.
I'm like trying not to go on Google.
I'm trying to think of like one that's like not everyone knows. Like I can think
Oh,
of.
I got one. So at Hollywood Studios, when you enter, you'll see Mickey Mouse on top of like a. So there's like the guest.
The
the guest
Crossroads.
relation. Is that
No.
Crossroads?
So I guess.
So there's like a giant tower, and you'll see Mickey Mouse on top of there. So fun fact is that he's actually made out of like copper, and that's used as a lightning rod.
Ah.
So if there's ever
And that Mickey's like 4 or 5 feet tall, isn't it?
yeah, so like that's used. That Mickey's he sacrifices his life for ours, but now Rise of the Resistance, I guess, is the new
Yeah.
There's a
lightning
new
rod.
there's a new hot spot.
So that's one fact that I learned.
Trying to think of another one I learned. Like it's a cool fact.
Not a lot of people really know about the Utilidors, I know.
Yeah, Utilidors, everyone knows.
14 feet.
This is tough. I can't think of like one that would just
Named after Walt Disney.
Walt Disney World's a theme park. Oh, fun fact. Some people do, some people don't. Sometimes you'll learn on the trams, but you can fit all of Disneyland
Oh yeah.
inside of the Magic Kingdom parking lot, and still have room to park
That's
people.
crazy. Forgot about that one.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay, so as you can see behind me, Rock and Roller Coaster. You see that little tiny guitar pick over here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that guitar
Steven
pick.
Tyler actually used it.
That
No.
okay. That guitar pick used to say "presented by Haynes" on it. So in the queue line for Rock and Roller Coaster, there's shirts in these little picture frames. On all those shirts, they used to have Haynes tags on the back of the shirts. Well, since, as you can see, no longer
Sponsored.
presented by Haynes, Disney went and snipped all the Hanes tags from all the shirts inside the queue, so there are no more Hanes tags
Eddie.
on any of the shirts inside the queue.
Cam, you could probably talk about the one, the dinosaur, the McDonald's.
Oh yeah. So if you guys didn't know, Dinosaur Ride used to be sponsored by McDonald's, and if you go in, there is a red, yellow, and like orange pipes that look like air is flowing through them. They're fake, and they have chemical formulas on. Chemical formulas stand for mustard, ketchup, and mayonnaise. And if you look off in another section right before you get on the ride, there's an orange one, and that's for Big Mac sauce.
I didn't know the Big Mac sauce one.
Yeah.
Also, I always like the one, every time I go on Dinosaur, I always look at the whiteboard before you go through the time machine.
Free Kodak.
Free Kodak.
Yeah.
I always do that.
Yeah.
Crazy facts.
Alright.
Things
Thanks.
you learn.
Yeah, honestly, things you know. We're kind of running through because we have a lot of repeat questions. Someone said, why the name change? So right before we were as we posted made our Instagram, one of Walker's friends sent him a picture of a podcast that was already called Theme Parks and Rec. So we quickly changed it to Theme Park Pros. So there's our answer for that one, quick and easy. Next question. We've covered it all.
You have a good one for the last one.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Or we could
I can ask a question too.
ask our own.
Yeah.
Ask Aaron to finish it up.
I was gonna say, what's one of the last questions that you might read? From someone else?
I was stuck, so nothing. I think we've
Okay.
answered pretty much everything.
And if we didn't get to you guys' questions, we'll do more Q&As later down the road too. So,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you guys could have done any other role on your CP, what would it have been?
I think I would have done attractions. I think it would have been fun to work a ride.
Anything specific?
Like what ride?
Yeah.
I think. Well, I'll name attractions that are open during my CP because obviously I'd love to work like rides or something like that. But I would say, I think I would have enjoyed like Splash Mountain or Thunder Mountain. Working in Magic would have been fun, or like Toy Story Mania because I love studios. So anywhere in studios. But just working a ride and seeing how it works and seeing how everything operates would be really cool to me.
Mm-hmm. Edwards?
So I've worked a lot of roles in my time here. But if we're going back all the way to my first CP, and I've worked none of the roles I have, I would have to say attractions too, probably. I'd trade out custodial for attractions, even though custodial was great. Better than what people think it is. I would go for attractions. Like I'd work rocking on my CP. That would have been really cool.
Yeah.
But now I'm working it now, so living the dream, you know.
Living the dream. I would honestly probably say Jungle Cruise, being a skipper. I thought about this one a lot.
You would have loved that, yeah.
I love being a skipper, or being a safari driver on Kilimanjaro
That
Safari.
would have been cool. That would have been cool.
That'd be fun. That'd probably be my dream. Oh no, it's dark again. Anyone else have any questions at all?
Let me think. I had a good one. I forgot about it until you said that I had a good one. I couldn't think. There's questions that I have, but we could do those as other segments for like actual shows. I'm gonna say. We'll finish up on this. If you can go to any Disney park in the world right now, if you go, which one would you go to?
Ooh, Shanghai. For sure.
Yeah, I think mine's be Shanghai as well.
Edwards, are you Shanghai?
Yeah, probably. They have,
Shanghai.
like,
The only reason I would, Shanghai has the
They have
Tron, and they have the Pirates.
the Pirates of the Caribbean.
the pirate. I think that's
I
the
do want
best
to go to
pirate.
I do want to go to Tokyo Disney Sea. It looks really
Yeah.
cool.
I heard their Indiana Jones is pretty sweet. I think they have an Indiana Jones ride. I want to see
One
what
of
they do.
I know Paris has the Indiana Jones roller coaster.
I've heard Paris's Space Mountain is like the rock and
it's so
roller
cool.
coaster.
Paris
Yeah, it
used
goes
to have
on-
Rock and
it goes
Roller
on
Coaster.
up And goes upside down.
Jealous.
Yeah, it's so cool. I've been on it. But yeah, I think that wraps it up for our first podcast.
I think we did.
Yay, we
Yeah,
did
we did.
it.
I'm gonna have to put some fun music in the background, some royalty-free music, so I
Yeah.
don't get
Carousel of Progress music.
Cheers.
You want me to end it?
Send it.
With what? What are you gonna end it with?
I'm just gonna end it with a little speech.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, guys. So that's the end of our podcast. We are once again the Theme Park Pros. I'm Camden, and I'm with the other two Austins. And if you guys enjoy this podcast, please follow or subscribe. I don't really know what a podcast does. But also follow us on our social medias on Instagram and on Twitter at Theme Park Pros. And soon we will have a YouTube channel. We'll upload our videos there. But yeah,
We are looking at
thanks a lot.
hopefully getting merchandise in the near future. It's a progress. We're working with the
Taking it step
logo,
by
and working
step.
with the products.
Mhm.
We'll sell everything from
Shirts to hats to masks now.
we'll do cornhole boards. We'll do
Oh,
phone
no.
covers. We'll do
Backpacks, fanny packs,
fanny packs,
Coffee mugs.
snuggies.
coffee mug. Yeah. But yeah, and if you guys do have any suggestions for what you guys want to hear us talk about, feel free to DM us on any of our social medias. We'll try to respond as fast as we can. We would love to hear what you guys have to say. Yeah, that's pretty much it from us, I think.
Yeah, well, like I said, this will probably be a weekly thing. We're looking at least try to keep this Thursday night routine recording, and then hopefully get everything edited. I mean, we're all busy, so hopefully get things edited and published by
Monday.
early next week at least. Make it weekly, and we'll have a little bit more of a schedule based with more things that's happening in theme parks and life in general, sports, just what you name it. But we'll mostly be segmenting everything towards theme park news, Disney, Universal, you name it. So,
Yeah, we'll be more like breaking news, new things in each park, from merchandise, food, rides, all that sorts of stuff. And then we'll be like actually more professional. Like this was tough because we had questions to answer, so we're changing topics.
yeah.
We'll know our topic going into it more in the weeks to come. We'll actually have things to talk about. We'll do fun segments
Mhm.
where we can create things in the parks or do stuff like that to just keep you guys keep you guys entertained. Yeah, and up to date as well. We want to become an actual news source that people follow because I think that would be pretty cool.
It would be sweet. So,
Yeah. All right, guys. Well,
right.
thank you. And once again, we're the Theme Park Pros.
all right.
Peace.
Yeah.
Bye.